And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound now, Spencer Strider. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
That hits the dirt. 2-1.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Trey Turner. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Castellanos.
Runner at first with 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Next pitch is downstairs. Throw to first. Harper's back in a dive. Kicks and fires. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires over to first. And that is that. It's the Phillies nothing. Braves coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, number 54.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And the right-hander deals. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That one missed.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now Austin Riley. Here comes a pitch. Laser could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Here comes the runner. To the plate, safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So here's Murphy now. On the ground and foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering misses. Full count now. And there's ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Good eye right there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fought off foul.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
In there. Got him looking for the K. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Now that's smacked to right center. Can't field it cleanly. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. One run is in. Rosario around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 4.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience not going outside the strike zone.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. On the ground to third, Sosa. To first, play made, that ends the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. This splits between April and May there.
Kyle Schwarber.
And the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And quickly one away in the second. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one drifts inside. Here's a 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So, man aboard, Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Checks over to first, back safely.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Another throw, clearly worried about him over there. One now. And another ball, Strider. He's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square him up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Now move to first. Realmuto back in standing.
You know, against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
At the belt and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Next pitch misses way outside. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. Check swing didn't go. Ball 3. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Good eye in that spot.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And now it's even up.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0. New inning getting started, and now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
The 2-1. Slice to right. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This is Bryson Stott. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And a pitch. And that one missing low. Turner tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Bryce Harper.
And a pitch. To short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Sean Murphy.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Murphy started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And the 2-2. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ozuna checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen.
The left fielder, number 8.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. And that's outside. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Up the middle. The throw to first. Inning over. Braves strand one, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nick Castellanos. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
JT Realmuto steps in. Single to right at his first trip. And a pitch. That's to third. Over to Albies. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Junior Marte. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Junior Marte.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. First time up, he grounded to third.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And now 2-2.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one hammered. That's back. An absolutely majestic shot. Third home run of the season. It's 6-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. Next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
1-2 now on Acuna. He goes down looking. Matt Olson up to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
3-2 now. Stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Olson around third. He'll score. It's 7-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Jeff Hoffman gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. And that one in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one not close, and it's 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Riley stands at second with 2 gone. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Cody Clemens.
First baseman, number 23, Cody Clemens.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rosario should have this one. Makes the grab, one away.
The center fielder, number 16.
Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering is down low.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
In the air, left side. Rosario racing, makes the catch.
The batter, the third baseman, Edmundo.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
2-1 now. Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on the bag himself, ball game.
We saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. These guys did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.